Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have the start of our 1776 limited time event on the Schoolhouse Ridge. Before we get into that, thank you to our YouTube members for the support. If you'd like to support, go beneath the video and get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. You do that by hitting the join button beneath the videos. Anyway, server pop as of right now, it is currently 340. It'll go back up to 400. People leave after a round's ends, go figure. But right now our imbalance towards the Union side is 6 no artillery, even though there normally is in our Civil War game. Officers, CSA, there's no one there, but, oh, British time. Frisk, Kowal, Brit, Roy, and then on the Union side you got Pineapple Warrior, you have Big Max, you have Major General Hiroshio Gates, and then Womp Womp on the bottom side. Co-commentating with me today, for yet another glorious round of War of Rights, we have Cloud.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Cloud from the AMV.
And then we got Longstreet.
Hello, gamers.
So everyone's got essentially shotguns on this map. They got the not Springfield 42s. They're less accurate than that, but they can either shoot round ball or buck and ball. And generally on this map, the attacking CSA, now British side, will like to go down this right side, follow snake fence to a big tree, and then just kind of hold over there and push towards the center where the point is. Defending Union in the War of Rights, now Americans just kind of have to bounce back and forth with the attacking side and, you know, just do their best. But Buckaball is going to make it interesting. Do you guys have any thoughts or strategy of this map? Because we actually get to watch some strategy, unlike the past couple of maps.
I mean, normally CSA goes down and tries to take that hill, or the intersection on the right, or I guess it would be the British, but they don't have artillery support, so it looks like they're just going to full send it through the woods.
And
I guess use that as cover.
The company that did charge that corner for the British just got completely thrown back. So, wow. Longstreet, any thoughts on the map?
I do like this map, but I like it as defenders. Usually I see the teams have the most success going far left, like kind of what the British are doing now, and then working their way down. But there's no arty though, so that does kind of mess things around a bit, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes.
This river down here is full of tea. They recently dumped all of it. Killed them all.
The robot person is saying that they dumped a bunch of teeth in the river on this map, or creek.
They dumped tea in the creek. That's funny.
Yeah. Oh, you got a British charge though on this Union far right. Not all the British are charging in though. British just kind of getting in a circle.
Someone's just asking Trusty. He was like, "Can you overhaul melee combat, please?"
Hey, that's one of the things in the 2017 roadmap. You got American reinforcements moving from the center of the map, which the Americans over here need is they're kind of surrounded and being collapsed in on right now.
Get in there, boys. Charge out. Charge out. We got one flag down. Charge.
Did they get a flag down? No, not at the moment. It's like, oh, Americans countercharging, reinforcements at hand.
Spam T. Spam T.
Press T. Press T.
Well, the Patriots flags are just standing there in a melee. What are they doing?
Meanwhile, the American company out to the west is charging a small British regiment. Oh my goodness. Just watch. When we flip back to normal War of Rights, I'm going to be saying the opposite.
Yeah.
Get that flag. Get that flag.
So, hey, Cloud, you got a British winning a charge. They got a flag too.
Where's my flag?
But there's still Americans in the area. Rushing
Here they
from
come.
the
They're
northwest.
from the creek.
Yep. Man.
So man, up and over, keep pushing, take
I don't know why,
British,
like,
don't see 'em.
what's with the British getting, like, outmaneuvered so much in this? Like, what is going on?
No
It's not the
battlefield
same
awareness.
leaders. It's not the same leaders. Like,
Yeah, this is looking like Maryland Heights. Oh my goodness, the British just volleyed. I think they killed a couple
Maryland
of their
Heights
own.
more like Maryland. Yikes! Am I right?
Yikes. Oh, they're charging. The Americans picked up those down flags. They actually got a British flag. Never mind. That was an American flag. And British flag is down to the line. A Rambo just went in there and got it. They British are not picking up that flag. There you go. Good job. What was that? A schizophrenic sausage. Now he's dead.
What name is that? That's funny. I love how some people come up with these names. Like, this
It's
is some
impressive.
random shit. Like, it's crazy.
I wish I could think of a name like that when I have to, like, name my horse in, like, Red Dead Redemption 2 or something like that. The Americans are charging this flag from numerous angles.
The British are definitely not coming. They're running away. So that's
They're winning on tickets. Slightly.
Oh, John Fetterman is playing.
No
That's crazy.
way. No
We have
way.
U.S. politicians
The
playing.
Pennsylvania
We're right.
representative himself.
Mr. Hoodie, the hoodie guy, is playing word rights. Everyone else is wearing a suit, and bro walks up in a hoodie.
I want you over here. I want you over here on this line.
British time
That's
is
my
trying
kinda
to
guy
form
right
up.
there.
Oh my goodness. John Fetterman in the Union group here. Going in.
There he goes.
He's going for the flag. He's smart.
Oh,
He
he's
knows how to
smart.
play the game, even though he's level 6.
Stop running! Stop running, flag! Flag, stop running!
Why are you running?
It could actually be him too. It kind of sounds like
Why
him.
are you
You're
running?
safe! I'm a red coat! Hello, I'm a red coat! You can stop running, they're dead!
For king
Stop
and
running,
country,
mate.
come to work.
Okay, actually though,
You're safe! You can stop running, I'm a red
Egron, or however you say that,
Oh, he's got
he's,
British.
the fact that he's,
Iran's cooking though.
I
yeah.
know, he's running into the wrong team, but you know, he's had it for all, oh, he saw,
Come here!
he changed directions. Can he make it
Oh,
over?
He zagged. He's one
Missed, oh
stab.
no, oh! What a save from Io! Killing,
Igron, don't stop and turn around. No, no, no. That's the worst move. No.
he's done so well. Oh, one stab left.
Oh, on the road, on the road, on the road, on the road, on the road.
Can Grinch get him?
Oh,
guys. It's one
they got him. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, that was a valiant effort.
That was
Very
pretty. He gets a medal for that for sure.
Medal of Honor.
Yep.
Meanwhile, British and Americans are charging on the point right now. Cartoony Achi. And they actually early capped. So black timer stops, gold timer starts. Gold timer is different depending on the morale stage of the defenders, since the defenders are in battle ready. It's 20 minutes on the gold timer. If the British hold for all 20 minutes on point, they win. The Americans have to retake that point, obviously. Now, if the Americans or defenders, original defenders, are down on tickets when they retake the point, they will go up to the percentage of tickets that the attacking team, or the original attacking team, which is the British, is at. But Americans are only slightly down, so they might regain a little if they do retake this point.
You don't get these explanations anywhere else. This is.
You say something so many times, and it's like a script. Memorize it.
I have found a Colonel Abner V. Longstreet playing for the Patriots.
What kind of name is that? That's a crazy
Longstreet
name.
hates his own name.
I guess
No, but Abner? Who's Abner? He's got like two different dudes going on there. Like Abner Doubleday? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, I see him now. I see him, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a name.
Wow.
Well, he is a brother in Longstreet, so shout out to brother in Longstreet.
We if there's no Boy Howdy on Friday, I might just do more live streaming of this to make up for it.
Boy howdy.
And honestly, if the pub servers are gonna be this, you know, exciting, I can't blame you.
Yeah. Well, assuming no Boy Howdy, which we'll see. More British charging on the far American right. They're trying to reclaim that flag that we saw get downed earlier, which they will. And and Union, Americans, Patriots, retake the point.
Crazy.
And the Americans now countercharging, trying to get the flag. Man, these hairstyles on the officers are killing me.
Please not do that.
The curled, the powdered wings and the curls.
And the British will get that flag out, and they're all starting to kind of reform on this side again.
You know why they had powder wings and stuff, right?
I mean,
Because there used to be like little bugs. I can't remember what the name was, but they were like everywhere back in the day, and they would eat your hair. So a lot of guys were actually bald because there was these bugs that would like eat your hair. So they had to wear the powdered wigs. So it like one, the bugs didn't like the powder, and two, like they wanted to have some kind of hair, so they would wear the powdered wigs.
that makes sense. I was gonna say because they were bald, but just say that as a joke, not even realizing. Huh.
Yeah, yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Hold fire, hold fire.
So it wasn't like a this is drip thing. It's like I don't have any hair, so I need a wig.
Right. Makes sense.
Shift left. I want you to shift left.
Just like guys paying like 30 grand now for hair implants.
Just
when they're,
bring it
like,
back.
70.
Just get the wig.
Yeah, just go back, return to wig.
It's like
There's even a wig political party in the U.S.
I saw this ad for like Apple AirPods, but they had like wires on them so that you like couldn't lose them. I don't know if it was a meme or not, but it was just like we're going back to wired earbuds with that. Anyways, full circle.
Oh, Average Joe just got an achievement. It's called Hail Columbia. Win 10 battles as the Continentals in the limited time Revolutionary
Oh my
War
goodness,
event.
that's a achievement. Here we go. British charging again.
That's a big charge too. My kind of charge right
Fucking
there.
don't be retarded. Let them jump over. Let them jump over. Let these fucking
looking
idiots
pretty
jump
good.
over on us. These fucking undisciplined fucking conscripts. They're even more undisciplined than us. Look at them. They can't
I am seeing a lot of missed shots though. It's kind of sad.
They're fucking a bunch of pedophiles.
Next time on War Brights Mythbusters.
I like that video had to be made because there was so much like totally just wrong.
And I was wrong about stuff in that
Shit
video
out there.
too. At least the first
Yeah.
one I did.
Oh, are you talking about the Mythbusters?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was still interesting though.
Oh, big time, yeah. And it was needed, like I was saying, because there's people that were believing like some crazy shit that
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. Just because some dude on pubs told them, they were like locked in, like, oh, dude, he would never lie to me, dude. That's so real.
Real.
The British were cooking, and now they're like just hanging out in the open, getting murked.
I mean, you do okay. Well, you have this company v company fight on each side happening to the south side of the map right now. They're just volleying at each other, but I mean, whatever.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the charge that they just did. Like, it looked like they were good, and then the reinforcements came, and there's 3 flags there now, and it's not looking too good now.
Nope. Man, I might swerve in the corner. Whoa. I mean, it's with the buck and ball. Everyone's just gonna get wiped extremely fast when you get in the close range. Which I'm glad that both sides have it, not like one side or like half of each side has it. I don't know. I think it's nice, but a lot of these engagements are just going to be very quick. Yeah, so it really, a lot of it just seems like it'll come down to whoever can group up the most effective and slam into their opponent the most effective.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
That is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But that's for tomorrow's broadcast, where we talk about the critique of every single one. For now, we enjoy the moment. This is probably the second time, though, in a long time where, like, true joy for this game has been revived in me. It's awesome. The Zombies was the first one, the recent time this year when I first started playing that. That was awesome. Alright, British are forming up again. And they're going again. Man, you know, we were like, oh, it's a wide open, or at least I was thinking, it's a wide open map, you know, maybe we'll just get groups standing out shooting and volleying each other. Nope. Can you blame them, though, when they have buck and ball? CSA, the British, are trying to go for the extreme flank, which is a really good idea. The Americans are kind of a little slow to respond.
That American wave is looking intimidating, bro.
Yeah.
It looks like there's like a 100-man difference, even though they're balanced.
Yep. Jeez, you're not kidding. Why does it look like the British are so outnumbered?
I know. I don't know.
Maybe there is that many guys respawning.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe there's like a huge queue, like a 30-man queue or 40-man queue or something.
Yeah, because the British are charging and getting wiped consistently compared to the Americans. And I mean, what? If you have 10 dudes dead, that's 50-second wait for the last guy. Both sides hit engage at the same time. You want to hit the defender down to engage by the 30-minute mark, so they're on pace. British are actually kind of getting a foothold. I do think they need to spread out a little more if possible, because you can see what Union's doing really effectively. Sorry, the Americans. They're much more spread out. Not by much, but they are spread out, at least compared to the British. And when you're real clumped up like this, you're just an easy target. Everyone's aiming in at you. If they miss the first guy, there's a good shot they could hit the next guy. And also, when you're just spread out, it's going to be a lot harder to hit any individual person. So the British need to spread out. That kind of sucks too, because normally, I mean, you can see the guns over here. It's unfortunate that they can't be used by the British side, because that would actually kind of be nice for them to have. They do early cap over there, so since defenders are engaged, it's 12 minutes, but the Americans throw them out pretty quickly. British kind of need to do that, I think, to stop the time, because time might become an issue if this kind of drags on as is. Meanwhile, Americans are starting to collapse in on this front. This CSA left, Union right.
And this British unit on the point trying to early cap and doing their like little shenanigans is not helping.
I mean, they're pulling away a fair amount, but it's not doing much.
No, it's not doing, or the early cap does not help at all.
It stops the time for a little bit. They're not up by too many tickets, I guess. I don't know, but at least on this other side, the British, they just sat in this blob and they're letting the Americans, sorry, just shoot into them non-stop and just slowly but surely wipe them out. The British, once they realized Union were starting to encircle them, they should have tried to punch out if they could. Now, who knows if they would win that, but, you know, they're losing this way, so might as well try something else, right? However, it looks like they will get their flags out in the end, so good at least flag discipline on that. So, I
wish more units or you know, officers and stuff would realize that, you know, when you're getting surrounded like that, more times than not, you need to just try to punch through, like you say, and you know, break through a side and then get free. Because falling back, you lose so many people, and you have a chance of just, you know, losing your flag and, you know, as well. It's always a mess when you try to just fall back away from something like that.
Right. And I mean, the nice part about War of Rights is each side roughly has the same amount of players on it, and so if your whole team is just sitting, being surrounded by the enemy, and you know you have even numbers, their line's a lot more thin, that probably means they're weak at any individual point, and then you just punch out. It might not work, but sitting there is definitely not going to work, so... We'll say, though, when you do see a group do that every once in a while, and when it happens, it's a beautiful thing.
These are the moments where Agrippa's actually asking for someone to recap. These are the moments where you need to regroup and blob charge together.
I mean, the British have kind of done both, kind of.
Yeah, but they don't have enough people, because every time they try to do it, the American wall just fucking smacks them.
It really feels like... Oh, Americans
Look at this.
Advancing.
Hey, yo.
Oh, and turn around. It's the Graham Fitness Pacer Test. It's a multi-stage...
Henry of Scalise just got killed. Rip.
They're holding the creek.
Henry of Scalise? Oh.
That is an interesting move from the Americans to push up. Guess it doesn't matter because they have distance. They finally retake the point and they regain a little bit on tickets.
This is like Bunker Hill right now, bro. This wall shenanigans going.
They could have done what they did. I don't know how long it took them to make the drill camp now, so they could have definitely done that with this. Maybe. Just
I don't know. You keep cutting out, so I didn't know what you said.
Sorry. I was gonna say they could just make new boundaries on some of these maps, like they did with the drill camp stuff. I don't know how long that took them, but even something like this.
They could make it so that the British have to charge up the hill,
right?
Like the U.S. spawn, and that would legit be Bunker Hill.
British now even falling back further. Starting to, anyways. Why did some of the British fall back and then some are still holding forward? This is why the British lost the Revolutionary War.
They threw.
That
the British are throwing.
That poll, 34 votes, 56% say the Patriots are gonna win. The betting odds have never been in the Loyalist favor.
Hey, yo, we got the Green Mountain Boys flanking the British over here. Crazy.
Left and right of this tree, left and right of this tree, and take aim. Left and right of the tree. And
Hey, look it. They're doing it.
No way, Polymath is in the line? That's a name I haven't heard in a
Yo,
while.
that's crazy.
Independent now. If you gotta play independent.
That's a nice little flank that they got there. And I mean, the British should just charge that right away. If a group's gonna put themselves out like that.
I have a whole unit on the right, guys.
You can see who's shooting bucking-ball and doesn't really know how to use it, because it's just like hitting the ground so far in front of people.
Why is SpongeBob talking in the British line? Oh my goodness.
This ain't more accurate. I fuck with it.
Oh my god, the SpongeBob, yeah, that song with Plankton. Oh boy.
That's not friendly. Fire.
The Americans are pushing out to this group from our huge flank here. Oh, they're charging. Oh my goodness. Speaking of the Americans.
It's gonna be great.
British pansy still fucking down.
Go Green Mountain Boys, go! Go! I think that's what they were called. The ones that took over Fort Ticonderoga. I think they're called the Green Mountain Boys. There's something like Mountain Boys.
Here comes some
Yeah, that was
more
pretty
Americans.
cool. That story was pretty cool. They legit.
Oh my goodness, the
grouped
whole
up-
American team.
They grouped up with Benedict Arnold before he was kind of like powerful, and they snuck into a fort at night, and the British were not prepared at all, so they just took all of them prisoner, all the British in the fort at night.
That's
And they just
awesome.
took over the fort with all of their weapons and arms, and they had a huge stockpile that they just like claimed super easy for the Americans. So.
The Americans just swept that field.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the
American
British
wall.
started maneuvering and their whole team's near the point. They did early cap again. So if the Americans retake it, since they're down, they'll go up to the percentage of tickets that the attacking British are at. But the British could just outright try to hold it for 11.5 minutes. That's... Have we even seen... We haven't seen a British defending map yet.
No, we have
So,
not. No.
I wish we could see, because it's like, hey, are the British losing because they're charging into bucketball nonstop, or are they losing because they're bad?
I think they're losing because they're bad. To be honest.
That could be it too.
I don't like talking shit, but like honestly.
Well, the
it's-
past two maps, I don't. Well, last
Three
map
maps.
strategy was bad, but not necessarily their fault. River Crossing, you can't do
River
anything
Crossing,
there.
you can't do anything about.
Maryland Heights, they played bad strategy.
Very, yeah. And this one, they're looking not too great. I mean, they do have an advantage now. They're on the point. The Americans are in the forest for
Charge.
some reason.
Please charge, Britain. Please charge. Please charge. Please charge that Union group.
Yeah.
British time is. Let's go.
Steady, fire!
Hiroshio Gates is not even looking to his right. Now he is.
They're on our right. Run away.
Potato Soup said East India Company. Hello.
Flag, run away.
What a guy.
Run away. Get out of here. Get out of here, guys. We're getting charged. Now we're getting charged. Run away, flag. Flag, run away.
So you see what the Americans kind of did there. If someone's on top of you already, just stay in charge. Obviously, get your flag out of there, but
Here come the Americans behind the British, so this is interesting.
Nice kill on the flag.
or Americans are gonna get that flag out.
Shot in the ass.
We're just gonna have a compilation of every time one of us screws up. Mostly me screwing up a. Guys, this just looks like the trailer for the 1776 limited time mode. Ah,
Wow.
it's almost like we're playing it right now. Americans on point. You know, despite the Americans, I mean, winning most charges and shootouts, I mean, they're down tickets right now. They're about to regain some, but still.
Well, they're looking pretty good right now because they've got the reinforcements coming from the spawn soon. And they're doing pretty good against this unit here, this British unit, and they're charging them now too, so. It's looking pretty good.
Keep moving,
Good
keep
turnaround.
fighting, keep fighting. Tickets don't matter right now.
You Americans trying to really charge in and take this point. Looks like they're going to take it. A lot of the British that were up top are now just kind of sitting back.
That's all I want is flags.
Here come some British.
Surround them, boys. Surround them.
Oh my god, no one's moving.
Two ranks.
Oh, you got multiple British prongs going in right now.
It is getting spicy.
Goon is coming. Goon is coming. Friendlies are gonna hit him from the rear. Keep going. Flags, you stay safe. Everyone else.
US look like they're gonna win this.
You get in that fight. There's no reloading anymore. Get up.
Both
there.
sides,
Could go either way though. We've seen some shenanigans.
both sides about to drop the taking losses.
Up and over, go for their flags. Up and over.
There's 4 left. On the road.
They're all around us. We just gotta go for flags.
Flags. Northeast, guys. Northeast. Press T, guys. Kill their flags. Kill the goddamn Press T.
We got 2 flags down, gentlemen. We got 2 flags down.
Kill these fuckers reloading.
Man, this charge is still going.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I think I've got.
It's because of these flags keep spawning people in, and so like they're just throwing bayos on and getting right into the fight.
It's awesome. British have 2 flags down right now, though, in the middle of that line. Americans from Maine collapsing in, and that should clean up the rest of the British, at least on this side.
I told you the reinforcements are gonna come.
Yeah.
I called it. I called it. General XG ready? Wow.
Sorry, it took a minute, sorry.
Is that all 4 flags down?
No. There's one side of the map.
Oh, okay.
Northeast from where all that charging was. There's a British group.
That's what I say to the Hispanic women.
Whoa.
We're gonna be moving out.
About to get wiped off this road by the whole Yankee army.
Whoa.
Keep it pouring in front.
Whoa. Wow. Both sides now taking losses. I mean, Britain, they're not dominating this by any means, but they've kept tickets even and actually gotten a ticket lead, so.
Whatever that means, I guess.
They're doing some things right.
Most
Most of the tickets have been pretty close until like the end. On the decent maps, I'm not counting.
And that was a firework outside my house.
Really?
It sounded like it.
Or probably just a shooting, bro.
Maybe. Hopefully a firework.
O Block Eagle.
Oh, block ego.
So, the British that were over here are retreating. And yeah. Now, it's going to be difficult for the British at this point because those flags let you spawn guys anywhere on the map, right? And if you can't spawn on the flags, you have to spawn at main. And so right now, 3/4 of the British team is going to be forced to spawn at main if they die. So British is most likely going to have to just charge right up the center and try to get those flags and get out, or try to hold, either or. But oh my goodness, what a volley from the Americans on, who is this? Quayle's company.
Nasty. Yeah.
Wow. British return fire. It doesn't look like it hit much. Oh, Britain got one of those flags.
I don't know what the Americans are doing in the middle. Okay, they're coming back now.
Yeah,
There we go.
the Americans, they just need to sit on the down flags. Don't let the British get it back, because that's just going to delay
Right.
everything.
Oh, there's that French guy. There's this French guy that doesn't speak any English. And he's been playing since, like, the update came out.
What a
I just saw
lad.
him
He
again.
needs that XP.
What a legend.
Got to get the Lomat. Wow.
The
Britain.
American wall is still a wall.
Yeah, I mean, I like that they shifted over. They got onto those flags. Ooh. The British are just sitting back and shooting, and I mean, they're just going to have a trickle out from their main. They'll get the flags back eventually. They despawn after 5 minutes if they're dropped in bounds, but...
You know, I guess maybe y'all had noticed it, but I hadn't, just during, you know, because of all the action and stuff. But this Hessian company that's on the far right by themselves, they're going back up kind of towards the spawn. They had been playing, like, role-playing and giving orders in German and stuff the whole time.
What?
Yo!
Yeah, and I was just hovering over and watch, and they were, like, reloading, aiming, and everything, like, all in German. It was pretty funny.
Are they...
What?
The far left?
So if you're looking from the British,
south. The south
they're on the
British
snake
unit.
trail.
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
They're
gotta
being
capture
led by who is it? Qual from 12th VA.
You must have been the buck, or else you'd be dead.
That actually goes hard. HRE gonna go crazy.
Bro, some guy said independent Schützen, and then the other guy said nicht. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
The officer is on his way.
The officer is on his way.
They got one of us. Two.
There's some characters in that line, that's for sure.
Oh, here comes Quail.
Here comes Staff Commandant.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're getting TK, don't worry.
Okay, alright. On the right side of this snake fence.
There's a unit on this side. Careful.
I don't care, I'm bayonet charging
I'm just giving you the heads up, that's all.
I was hoping there wasn't anyone there, but there is, so I suppose we're going to have to fight them. Form line, gentlemen. Auflernen!
It's a British guy speaking German. That's crazy, bro.
Charge bayonets, charge bayonets.
No way.
Auf den schneller! At the triple quick.
At the triple quick, march! Schneller, schneller! It's like,
Yeah,
this
so
guy's on
he
something, bro.
does some of it he does it in German and then repeats it in English.
That's
wild.
base. That is very base.
They've even got the music and shit.
It's awesome,
They're
dude.
cooking, bro. They're cooking.
And they're gonna die in glorious combat. Hopefully not in a volley.
Hold fast
Oh,
has nothing on
Pyro's
there.
with them too. Shout out to Pyro. He's with them.
Oh yeah, I did see Pyro in their line.
The Americans did not shoot until the last second. British also charging center up to point.
Yeah, they got annihilated. The Brits got nuked.
They were a distraction for their team who pushed up center now. Britain should... Oh, never mind. That's Americans. I saw a red flag.
Bro.
That's an American flag?
Yeah.
You know, I saw the little logo and I'm like,
Yeah, it's pretty confusing, to be honest, with the regimental colors or whatever.
I don't think they knew what else to put on the flag, so they just put the British shit on the flag, but made it small.
ChatGPT, my beloved.
I mean, it might be historically accurate. I'm not sure.
No, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying, like, I think they just made the British flag small.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
the Union
yeah, I
Jack
get what you're
small.
saying. Yeah.
Because they didn't know what else to put on it.
I do like this one.
There's still a colony, so.
The far north Patriot Company's flag. It's all red and it says liberty or death on it.
Very simple in design. What is that? That is a sword?
And it looks like a party sponge. Could be wrong though.
On what flag?
The far north of Patriot flag. It looks like a hat on a stick. It could be the
A hat on a stick.
No, like look at the tip of that hat. It's not like a sponge or something. Oh. I don't know.
Here, I'm looking at it now. Here we go. It says liberty or death.
Right.
Okay, hold on.
You have a sword, and then what's the other thing?
Hold on, I gotta cook. Wait, let me cook.
Let me cook.
Yeah, it's an artillery sponge. Yeah.
That looks weird. Not a sponge. But the fact checker said it was so. So
Yeah,
it's
something like a sponge or a rammer. Yeah, for sure.
Who knew they had artillery representation?
Taxation with artillery representation.
What do you think the idea was for that? For them not to have arty?
They must have not designed it.
Well, the
in time,
cannons, the cannons that they have were not period accurate. One.
You think it's probably just too much to?
Maybe
They could remodel the
When did-
cannons. They could do that,
when
but
did
I
they
just think they
hire
haven't done it
Pingu?
yet, or they don't want to.
They probably
They
did.
hired Pingu like right before last update in May, so like end of May.
It could have been just not enough time. Very
That's
well.
true.
And
It does take a long time to research shit, and then like you have to micro the fucking blender and all that to put the like he does the stitching of the uniforms too. Like he doesn't just do textures; he does the stitching. That's how much
crazy.
detail he puts in. Yeah, so like that takes a shitload of
British
time.
charging Union, American right. And the Americans are blindsided.
Working in country! Working in country! God save the king!
Americans are still blindsided.
King George and England!
And the British are actually going to get a win on this side and pretty much be uncontested as well. No flag down, though, for the Americans. 15 minutes left. Man. Now you got British pushing up center of the map, although in a much worse position. They are definitely distracting a lot of that American defense, though.
Our officers? Independent. Knew it was an enemy line. He's like, oh, it's a friendly line. And then he got fucking shot. It was fucking amazing. Alright, everybody run. Everybody start running back to the flag. We're gonna get cooked here. Start running.
Tickets are actually fairly close. I mean, Britain's still doing great. They have the one side of the map, and instead of going right down the road, they are running up towards Union Spawn. I mean, not directly at it, but you know what I mean.
I have no idea what you mean. Sorry.
Look at to the northeast.
No, I'm just joking. I'm joking.
I'm ending the stream. Kidding.
I'm done.
We're done. Get us out of here. I mean, we've been watching what, like two and a half event worth of
We've been
rounds?
watching Britain get fucking mowed down.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it says the stream's been live, or you started it 2 hours ago.
We technically started it beforehand, if you really think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
3
like
hours. 3 hours.
Live stream. You know, I hit your live stream link, and it's not streaming. Oh, I didn't hit the go live button.
Yeah, because I was like, I was posting in the Discord, and then I was like, oh, I'll just click on it and see like what it looks like. And then I click on it, and it says the stream was supposed to start at 7:30, and it was 8 o'clock. So I was like, oh shit.
And I was like,
Eagle, check is my link like not working? Like,
yeah,
check the link.
I was like, the link should be working, and then, oh well. You know, it worked out in
At least
the
we
end.
caught it though. At least we didn't do like
that
3
would've been
hours of
bad.
yapping
That
to
would've been
ourselves.
so bad.
That
But
would have been real bad.
I mean, I would have gotten recordings out of it, but
yeah, that's true.
But obviously, we did the live stream for a reason. So British starting to get in some engagement.
And
with the
we've had
Americans.
good numbers too. It went up to like 80 people, I think, once or 75 or something like that.
It's been phenomenal. The Americans are very audacious. They are charging a single company against like 3/4 of the British team, and it is just not. Nah. I mean, the British are defeating the Americans kind of in detail, at least this large British force. It's good to see them group up.
I just
like this.
watched a American unit volley one guy, so that's how boring it is for the Americans at the moment.
They're doing great things. Wow, the poll is 51-49 in favor of the Patriots winning right now.
That's pretty crazy.
Loyalists have slowly been clawing it back. I mean, they're down a little bit on tickets despite, you know, they're still in a decent spot. A lot better than anything they've done tonight so far, that's for sure.
Over the fence right, guys, on my NCO mark. I've got it. Let's go. Double click with me. We're going to flank this unit out. Keep coming.
And Agrippa, not an officer, by the way. Maybe the officer said, but he's taking a American company, a lot of that American center, and he's trying to flank around the British force who are up by their spawn now.
Agrippa is great. Shout out to Agrippa.
Oh my goodness, they're charging. It's just like the trailer, guys. Just like the trailer. Oh my goodness. They feel bad for the British. That's why they're doing this. Oh, Americans formed line.
I was told they wouldn't fight back.
Space it out, keep shooting, load that fucking ball for every
Whoever
shot.
promised the American soldier that the British wouldn't fight back is, wow.
Go Bobby G, he's going solo to the line.
No
He's
shot.
dodging all of the bullets.
Give him level 10.
No way. Oh my god, I thought he was gonna make it. Oh.
And a sodium chloride much. Got him.
By the way, Ramboing is a terrible idea, because every time you die, it costs 5 kills for your team when you're Ramboing.
True.
So, it's just fun to see if people make it, but it's actually like shit for your team, so don't do it.
But we're still going to cheer it on. Anyways.
I will still cheer it on, because it's pretty boring, yeah, to be honest.
Anyways, the British actually leave.
Not to like it.
Yeah. The British leave. Are the...
I mean, they're just chilling up there. I don't know what they're trying to do, but they're chilling.
Okay. Yeah, there's British down on the
There's the
road
melee
right now.
on the down by the tree.
This looks like a slaughter more than a melee.
Yeah, that's true.
A melee, yeah, the melee.
Melee.
M-E-L-A-Y.
So did you call it Super Smash Brothers? What'd you say, melee?
Melee?
No, he said melee. That's what
Melee.
he said.
Melee.
Melee.
Oh boy.
Well, the Americans got wiped, so that didn't work.
Thoughts on the event? You know, it's nice that we're at least getting something. They hired a dev named Pingu, and this was kind of his focus, making new models, so we can assume that he mostly did this. So, you know...
They did say...
they did say it?
No, they did say in the patch notes that this update is thanks to Pingu. So Pingu basically did this update. So.
Yeah, no.
Uniforms and everything wise, not like coding wise, but...
You know, I wish there'd be something more substantive other than a limited time event, obviously, but it's good to at least see Campfire Games growing and getting something else and doing this, because, you know, it's nice to have something like this, even if we're not going to get something big, like horses or something like that. It's
You know,
nice.
I don't think horses are that big, to be honest. But that's me.
I agree, but anyways, it's going to be big regardless, but...
You know, it's interesting, you know, because he who knows how long he had been working on this, but like, you know, it's be curious to see what he works on in the future.
Right. I mean,
well, they're mostly done with all the uniform stuff. Like they've done like all
You're
the units. They're gonna have to do Cav stuff, so he'll have to cook for the Cav stuff. But I'm sure there's like they're still making little improvements every now and then. Like they just changed, was it the 9th Vermont?
They don't know we're here yet.
They were using the wrong guns. Like some guy found a document or something randomly that showed that the unit was mostly using Enfields instead of Springfields or something like that during antietam. So the devs just for this update changed the loadout for that unit just because that one guy found that documentation for it. So people in the community can change the game if you find some good info.
Yeah. Yeah, the devs on not doing Gettysburg, their reasoning behind that is very confusing. I will say that. Trusty, the most, I think, explicit he said is that they didn't want to be greedy, which is why they didn't do Gettysburg, which I think is a bad reasoning for that.
Knowing, I can kind of see the kind of person that Trusty is, based on all the interactions I've had with him, and I can see why, like, I can understand why, like, he's very, like, chill, and, like, very laid back, and he doesn't like to enforce anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not forceful. So
I don't see how that answers the question, though.
No, but I'm getting there.
Okay.
So them not doing Gettysburg is, in his mind, basically being like, you know, I don't want to be shitty and just doing like meme, stereotypical Civil War kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wants to make it a passion project and do something that's different and do something that they enjoy. Which he said that the Maryland campaign was his favorite campaign. So that's kind of the thinking is, one, he's like a chill dude, so he doesn't want to be like exploitative of the...
What are the British doing? The British have the point wide open. Go to the point. They just performed the most greatest maneuver I've ever seen in this game, and they're not going... Go to the point. You have the game. Like, half the British team charged at the Americans and distracted all of them, and the British have the point wide open, and they just stopped running in the road.
Yeah. They can win it right now.
Do we see an American British victory?
Yeah, I think we do.
No shot. The poll still says the Patriots are going to win this 52-48.
Oh, shit. This is... It's make or break right now.
Half
We
the
got
British
like 10 seconds.
team is sitting off the point. They might actually be on the point. I don't know. I assume they are. Anyways, here we go. If they just got to keep having more bodies on the point for the next
US has to
10,
charge
30 seconds.
now.
They're so
right
spread
now.
out. Oh, they're just getting shot the crap. And yeah.
Oh, the big charge down the road. Oh,
that's it.
I think it's too late.
Cloud, your thoughts? 50-50 on the pull. Wow. Oh, yep. Cloud, your thoughts. Hey, they finally get a win. Look at that.
Insane. Yeah. What a comeback.
I mean, it was an entertaining fight, you know, all around. Shout out to the British for that last little maneuver. That was pretty clever.
Longstreet?
Down with the British. I do think
they won a Super Bowl.
That was a very epic comeback. It was a bit dry in parts, you know, entertainment-wise, but that was a really good, you know, fancy movement they did there. So shout out to them.
Yeah, good round from the British there. I mean, hey, that's the thing about War of Rights is that, you know, you might not win all the charges, you might lose a lot, but if you're dealing with tickets, that's all that matters. So how things feel and how actually things are can be differently. But yeah, CSA just kept at it, and yeah, they played really well. It's good to see them finally get a win tonight, though.
Yeah, finally.
This Patriot winning, it's a lot.
Let's see the maneuver. Here we go. Let's see it. Watch it live.
Yeah.
And boom.
That was awesome.